Okay, welcome. Welcome back. Thanks for joining. Puck drop a little bit late, like 20 minutes late, because we had a 10U game right before us that didn't go into overtime because 10Us don't go into overtime, but it was tied up. Last 47 seconds, it was Littleton against Rough Rider, probably whatever level that was, A's or something. And here we are, back against Rampage for round two, win back. Chase picks it up. Senya won that back. Chase has it. He gets rubbed off. Puck goes behind their net. Into the far corner, back to Kane. Kane floats it down to the far corner again, and it comes around. Chase tries to pick it up behind the net, and it bounces back up. Lars tried to make a move for it, but Kane hustles back to pick it up in our end. He's got some pressure from a parent, I think, and then he squirts through a check. Picked up by Lannon. Lannon gets it into the offensive zone. Line change for some of them. The D, I think. They bring it up and out. Bjorn is out there. Goes across. James comes off of the stick. Chase is still out there with Bjorn, Landon, Owen. Can't clear the zone. Need to. Owen bats it, and it drops down. Bjorn finally skates it across the blue line and gets it down. Icing his wave. Forward line change. 15:50 left in the first period. Riddick pinches down. Riddick is out there now with Ryan and Lincoln. Lincoln drops it for Landon. Landon back up to Lincoln. Lincoln behind the net. Oh, tried to backhand it in front of the net to Ryan. Ryan working the near corner. They shovel it along. Lincoln picks it up, and he moves it back to Caden, who is on defense out there with Bjorn. So that's the reason Caden is on defense tonight. So we're shoring up the four-man rotation that we had last night. So we'll see what happens with that. Looks like a little bit of a change. So change is good, right? Caden is back with Lars now, Colt and Fisher and Jackson up on the right-hand side. Way down there, sorry. We're on the other rink tonight, as you can tell. I'll pan the crowd. We've got a pretty good crowd going on here. Colt pinches down. Lars keeps it alive. Top of the circle, picked up by Jackson. Jackson, bottom of the far corner, circles it around, doesn't make it all the way back up to Lars. Rampage picks it up and skates it and dumps it down on Owen, who is in net again tonight, and puck comes in front. Lars working him, and I don't think, from what I heard, they bring it to the near point. Shot! Blockered aside by Owen into the near boards. Right underneath us. Jackson with a hell of a hit. And Fisher jumps around one, and Colt goes after it. Their goalie, who is different than last night's goalie. Last night's goalie was really good. His name's Parker Hay, number 88. Whoa, that puck almost jumped in front of the net. Landon picks it up. Landon squirts it across the Owen, bounces off his skate and to a Rampage player. Owen puts some good forward pressure on. Runs the kid into the wall, and we steal the puck. Jacob Smith is on defense too. So we're doing a lot of changes here. Maybe we're running 3 defensive lines and maybe 3 offensive lines. Comes over to Kane. Kane, top of the far circle. He bats it around, and they skate it out of the zone. Ooh. Kane was lining that kid up. Jacob, oh shit. Goes into the boards in a funny way, but he gets back up. They keep it alive. They have it right at the top of the far circle. Kane, hard up off the glass, out into neutral ice. Drops down for Riddick. Riddick is there. Riddick goes, shoots one, and he puts it in! Riddick was single-handedly beat that one in. Yes! Lincoln comes and jumps on him. Riders get on the board for the first time in the game. Riddick well, I don't know who the assist was on that, but Riddick definitely, no, maybe it was Kane back here. Kane may have gotten that assist. I'm calling it Riddick, maybe Kane. Could be wrong on the assist, but I know for sure that was Riddick with a beautiful shot from the near hash. And he just pumped it over the shoulder of the goalie. Puck goes off Bjorn's foot. Floats into the zone. James is back. I'm sure we're feeling a lot better back on the defense since we've got another line, and that extra line are 2 more guys. Caden, oh, nice hit by James. Caden and Jacob Smith are back. And then I think we're just running 3 lines up front. So that'd be a smart move. There we go. Trudge goes. Trudge has it. Lincoln's going. Jumps it around. Gets around his guy. To Lincoln. Oh, Lincoln almost turned the corner on that goalie. Nice job by Trudge to get it over to Lincoln. Lincoln picks it back up. He tries to get it through. Kid kicks it up. Nice job by Ryan. Oh, that's Fisher, actually. Fisher dropped his stick. Lincoln has a stick down. Kid has the puck over on the near boards. Comes up, down. Jack Stewart is out there. Picked up by Jackson. Jackson makes a move around 1, makes a move around 2, cuts to the middle of the ice. And he goes up off the glass, looking for Jack. It's going to be icing. 12-21 left in the first period. Riders up by 1. Let me put that, sorry, Riddick, I didn't get that on the scoreboard right away. 2-2 are the shots, according to my on-site statistician. Yesterday he was texting me, and I appreciate that. And today he's here, live and in person, along with the family. Although Xander, I think he might be here, but he's still not recovered yet. And so he's not playing. Nor is TJ. Of course, TJ's still on the bench. I'll give you a view of him when I can. Senya, Chase, and Landon up front. No, I see, hold on. I see Jackson out there still, and Colt. They come up, shot, big stick save. Senya picks it up, gives it to Jackson. Jackson tries to get through. Colt has it. Colt shoots one. It's deflected in. Oh, Jackson just, holy shoot. There's better to be a penalty coming on that. That guy would cross-check Jackson right into the post, and Jackson ate that post, but luckily he's getting up. Man, that was a penalty right there. Jackson's tough. Man, that was a hard hit from behind right into the post, and the goal came off like 3 feet. Owen takes the face off. Wins it back. One-time shot. Misses wide by Chase. Bjorn pinches down. Bats it into the near corner. Landon's battling there. They take it behind. Chase puts a hit on. James pinches down to the hash. And the puck gets kicked up. Back over to Owen. Owen sends one on net. It hits Landon or their defense. Comes back up to James. James comes across. It goes off the front of Bjorn's stick and bounces out of the zone. Sorry that I'm just looking at blank ice. Back over to James. James, rink-wide pass. Misses Chase. That's going to be icing. Coming back down to this zone. So here's what we're looking at for the crowd. So a pretty good crowd, standing room only. (1-0) on a beautiful shot by Riddick. Speaking of whom, taking the face off. Puck drop. Ryan bats it back. Lincoln's out there. Puck is off the side of the net. Comes back up. Rampage has it right underneath. And it goes back down deep. Jacob tries to get a hold of it. They have it. Looks like we're almost on the PK. We're 5-on-5. They move it in the center. It bounces into the far boards. Ryan, what? Comes across the crease. Comes up, not out. They keep it alive. Lincoln has it. He backhands it across to Jacob off the far boards. And then Jacob hits, nope, a couple feet in front of Lincoln. Puck goes down. Ryan's chasing it into the near corner. Fisher's out there. Fisher, nice back check and a steal. Good job. Good play by Fisher. They backhand it down. It goes underneath Owen's glove up to Jackson. Jackson through neutral ice into the zone. Cross checks the kid in front of him. They dump it down behind the net, and that's where the puck is. Jackson buries the kid. That's a nice job, Jackson. and they just freaking ice it unless it hits the net, which it does. Owen holds it up, leaves it for Jack Stewart, and then he gets harassed. He's got 2 guys on him, and we turn it over. They keep it in the zone. Let me back it out a little bit. Comes back up to Jackson. Jackson dumps it out to neutral ice. Line change. Kid comes in looking to shoot. Lemming shot, glove, save, nicely done. And then this dude frickin' cross checks Owen in the back into the net. He's going to get, that kid was going to take some heat tonight, number 17. Maybe he's going to the box, and he should be. Nope. But I'm sure we have his number. Back up to the near point. Shot goes through just wide, right of the net. Comes up to the blue line. They keep it in. Bjorn backhands it around to James. James swings it up the boards to Chase, and Chase bats it out of the zone. Icing is waved way down in the other zone. Bounce pass up off the boards. Comes in through neutral ice. Picked up by Owen. Owen bounces it up to Chase, but it was just in front of him, and they get it out of the zone. Into neutral ice, into our zone. Load it to the middle. Nice step up by Caden. Good defensive play by Caden. Owen was just trying to hit Caden coming across. They were connected, but that puck was just out in front of Owen. Now Landon has it down below of the net. Goes into the far corner. Rampage picks it up, and they airmail it out. Picked up at center ice by Caden. Caden sends a long bomb off the end boards. Their goalie holds it up behind the net. Picked up by their D. And sent out off the near boards, and that bouncing puck will be on net again for no icing. Lars grabs it, jigs and jags, and which way is he going to come out? Lars trying to make a decision. Lars, big pass, trying to hit Lincoln. It goes down into the zone, no icing. Ryan gets on after it. Ryan Riddick, and there's a shot off the back of the net by Ryan. Lincoln's down there, puck is below the net. Riddick loses the puck, and they skate it out. They backhand it to a cutter. Caden. Nice hit. Ryan going for it. Ryan with some speed. Runs into some heat down there, and they come up the near boards to the point. Jacob decides to back out. Kane puts it into the zone. Lincoln finishes a check, and they bat it down again, almost on ice, but that's not going to be on net. It's not going to be icing. Jacob Smith picks it up, and he outlets it up to Lincoln. Lincoln makes a move. Fisher picks it up. Fisher with the shot and the score! Woo! Fisher from Lincoln. I think I know that one. Fisher gets it, number 2. I'm going to put that one up right away. There we go. Good pass, good finish. Yeah, Fisher. Yeah, baby. Nice. Good job, boys. That's what we need right now. Let's go. Let's keep it up. Yeah, I think the line changes are working. Mixing it up a little bit, a little fresh energy, a little desperation also. There's Jackson. And because if we lose tonight, then we get eliminated. And if we win, we get another chance at it tomorrow. So it's best 2 out of 3. There's a shot and a beautiful save by Owen. Gloves that down. So that was Fisher.
Fisher from Lincoln.
Yeah. Four to six. And shots are 4 to 6. 4 for us or?
4 us, 6 them.
4 us, 6 them. They're not keeping them on the boards. That's my tally man, Jeff. Chase takes the face off here. Comes back to Rampage at the point, right underneath us, sorry. Like, literally. Puck is loose, kid has it, chips it out, and nice job by Owen. Kicks it up to Landon. Landon tries to get it out, but he's met with some resistance. Number 17 throwing around his weight again. There we go. Nice pass by James up to Landon. Landon kicks it ahead to Chase. Chase moves it all the way across. Owen, and woo! Owen, beautiful shot across the middle and a touch in by Landon. Landon from Owen gets number 3. 3-0 is the score, and we're 6:36 left in the first. That's it. We're on home territory now, boys. We can feel it. Landon Owen. Nice job. All right, timeout. Timeout by Rampage. They don't know what hit them. That's the total scoring from last night, and we put it in the first 9 minutes of the game. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see a goalie change here down at their end. I'm just saying. We'll see what happens. Boy, that was a beautiful pass from Owen across, and Landon was just there to touch it in. And I don't know who the secondary assist was on that one, but there was definitely some good puck movement. So Rampage burns their first time out, and they're in a little bit of shell shock here, which is all right by me. Puck back down in the Rider zone, held up by Owen behind the net, backhanded to near boards. Landon picks it up, gets it up, shot, kicked aside. I don't think that was on frame. It was just off the side, but Jack Stewart gets out there, picked up by Chase. Chase. So Jack Stewart is back with Lars. Shot, deflected by Jack Stewart, pinches up, shot, and just goes wide of the net. So the defense are kind of moving him around. They're back to Stewart. Stewart circles. Stewart over to Lars. Lars. Oh, moves it off, and that will be off to the side of the net. Ryan is out there, gets after it, leaves it for Riddick. Riddick's another shot, another good save by their goalie. And Riddick trying to bang it in front. Caden picks it up, one-timer, doesn't get much on it. Ryan back there in the near corner. They send it far boards. Kane gets over there and keeps, nope, comes out of the zone. That's all right, gets him to Caden. Caden waiting for the zone to clear, and then he sends one deep into the far corner. Riddick chases it down. They go up off the boards, and centering pass out of the zone. Caden grabs it, sends it back down deep. Their goalie holds it up in the near corner. We need to clear. Oh, don't touch it, don't touch it. Anyway, that got out of the zone. Oh, nice back check by Ryan. Ryan brings it back, gives it to Lincoln. Lincoln gives it back to Ryan. Kane grabs it. Kane looking for splitting people, and he puts one on net. Kane looking to score. Good job. Good choice there. Way to take that shot. No shot is a bad shot in my mind because there's always a rebound opportunity there. Lincoln was chasing it down. So Fisher comes in with Colt and Jackson on the far left. Back we have Bjorn and James, I believe. Not believe, no. 4:58 remaining in the first. Score is 3-0 Riders this time. That was the final score of last night's game. We were on the losing end. Jackson shoots one. Their goalie saves it. Comes into the near corner. Colt is digging. Jackson comes in to support. He gets hit. And Colt goes down. Puck comes loose. Rampage backhands it out of the zone, and Bjorn has to chase back. Bjorn backhands it around to James. James picks it up by the ref. Tries to get it to Fisher. Fisher does pick it up. And Colt, nice body to move that kid off the puck and take it away. That was a really good play. Kid shoots it down, rims it around. Far boards. They pinch down, and Bjorn gets it out. Jackson almost gets it. Rampage skater loses an edge. Bjorn sends it up to middle of the ice. Chase is there. Chase, top of the near circle. He gets picked. Ooh, centering pass attempt by Jackson gets it up to Lars. Lars grabs it, backhands it in, goes down, up the boards, back to Lars. Lars has another opportunity at it. Bounces it down to, Senya, back to Lars. Lars kicks it down to Chase. Chase, back up to Owen. Owen makes a move. Far hash, tries to float one through again. Rocking around, near circle, sends one through, doesn't make it all the way down. Lars keeps it alive. Back down to Chase. Chase at the near hash, behind the net. Landon tries to grab it. Puck is loose behind the net. Chase has it. Chase kicks it back up to Owen. Owen leaves it for Chase. Chase dumps it for James, or that's Jacob Smith. He shoots one, it gets deflected out. He gets another opportunity at it. Now it's back to Landon. Lars pinches down. Landon takes over the D position at the line, and he keeps that one alive. Nice job, Landon. Then they switch back. Chase, backdoor, shot. Riddick misses wide, or maybe behind the net. Landon picks it up. Good job, Riders. Good possession here, and just comes out of the zone, but that was really good possession in the offensive zone. Kane grabs it. Kane tries to float it around Ollie Parent. Riddick tries to get it off the boards. Lincoln comes into support, comes back to Lars. Lars goes wide over to Ryan. Ryan hits Kane. Kane has Riddick. Offside on the far side. I think that was Lincoln. 2:22 remaining in the first period. 3-1 is the score. Number 1 was Riddick. Number 2 was Fisher. Number 3 was Landon. So, face-off taken by Riddick. Win back. Jack over to Caden. So totally new. No veteran D out there right now. Lincoln sends one through the crease. It comes up and out. Jack picks it up near the red line. Ryan backhands it in. Lincoln has to clear the zone, and we have to reset. They get it up and out, and Jack hustles back. Nobody's going to beat him. As we know, he's probably the fastest kid on the ice, and then he gets crushed by... All right, nets off. Kid's still punching while he's on the ground. That's not a real smart move, especially since it's against Riddick. 8-8 are the shots. 3-0 is the score. No penalties called apparently on that. What's that?
Probably 17 wasn't going.
Yeah, me too. He's going to get it this game. You watch. He set the pace in the last game.
His head on it there.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they're going to take 17 apart tonight, I can tell. Ooh, win back by Rampage. Shot, deflected, picked up by James. James in the far corner trying to get it up to Chase. Owen to Chase. Chase moves across the blue in front of the Riders bench and then loses the puck and the puck gets held up in the snow and he loses an edge. And now Owen picks it back up. Owen into the zone, tries to split some people. Winds up on Chase. Chase tries to center it, picked up by Rampage. And they're batting at it around. Chase has it again. Tries to move it over to Owen. Owen gets a set. Chow! Off the post and out of play. Actually off the crossbar and out of play. Nice shot by Owen. That one almost went in. A little bit high. 1:13 remaining in the first period. Line change. Riddick. Trudgeon Lincoln. Bjorn and Beeler back. So we got 2 vets on D. And I like the energy that the new combos are bringing to this team. Riddick takes the draw. He's known to win. He does again. Ryan sends one. I heard that hit all glass. Bjorn puts one in. That was in. That was in. Bjorn shot it. I think it bounced straight back out of the net. They're saying no goal. And play goes on. Bjorn comes back. James backhands it around to Bjorn. What's that?
I said I didn't hit the back.
I thought it hit the back and came out too. There's Ryan. Ooh. I'm pretty sure that went in and out. 49 or 39 seconds left. Jacob across to Bjorn. Bjorn, nice moves. Bjorn sends one in, and a lot of action in front of the net. Doesn't look like we're getting a point to the ice, so there's no goal there. Lincoln was in the middle of it. Yep, the puck was out in front. 30 seconds remaining. Okay. Colt, Fisher, Jackson up front. Jacob and Kane on defense. Fisher takes the draw. Comes around, 26 seconds left. Jackson puts a nice hit on. They come into the zone. Puck comes back. They grab it in the near corner. Centering pass. One time doesn't connect. Bounces up. They keep it alive. Sends it to the far point. Ooh, through the crease. That was a scary opportunity. There we go. Fisher gets it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is the end of the first period. Good period by Riders. Nice job, boys. Way to go. That's what we like to see. Let's keep that pace up. That was worthy of a clap. Yes, for sure. That was well done. And 14-9 are the shots. So we're jumping up a little bit in terms of shots. We're going to be doing some ice here. We'll have about a 10-minute break or so. So keep your eyes on the screen. Join us when you see some activity. And I'll be back in a little bit. Thanks for watching. Riders 3 and Rampage 0. Goals scored first by Riddick, second by Fisher. Riddick from Kane, Fisher from Lincoln, Landon from Owen on a beautiful little touch. Centering pass from Owen. So 3-0 is the score. Hope to keep that momentum going here. Join me in a minute. Okay, welcome back. Players back on the ice, getting warmed up again, stretched out a little bit. And there was a lot of discussion about that fourth goal, that what didn't count. Bjorn had a bomb, and we have it from several different people that said that thing went in and out, and the goalies or the refs just missed it. So that would have been one for Bjorn, and that would have been number 4 for Riders. But as it sits, we're 3-0 on goals by Riddick, Fisher, Landon. So, and a big change up on defense, brought basically a line back on D. Jacob's back, Jack is back. Who else is back? In addition to our normal D. Well, at least those two, I think. So starting off this second period, and actually I will change to the second. So going into the second, we're going to be starting off with Chase up front, Owen at center, Landon up front with Kane and Lars. Puck win back, picked up by Rampage. Lemming sends it wide, and that's going to be icing. They can't connect on that rink-wide pass. So, number 35 is still in goal, and that's not number 88, who gave us a hard time last night. So I'm a little bit surprised they haven't pulled him, but maybe after one or two more they will. Nice win back, Chase! Sends one blocker to Bart up in back of the net. Picked up by Landon. It'll be nice because if we spend a lot of time down here, we're going to be... Kane just loses that handle on that one, and they get it up and out. Going up ice. Landon does some nice defense. Then Jacob, hard up off the boards, picked up by Rampage and set back in. That was not Jacob, that was Lars. Kane grabs it, sends it around the far boards to Landon. Landon tips it out and takes a hit. Lars hits Riddick. Riddick goes to Chase. Chase just overstepped that one. They bring it up and out. Kid drops the puck to himself after. Nice play by Kane. Loses an edge in the meantime. Lars is down there battling. Puck comes up and out. Ryan has it. Ryan still has it. Ryan, backhand! Oh, Lincoln was there. Oh, that was close. Puck is still in the zone. They get it out. Neutral ice. Riddick steps into him. Bjorn punts it up. Riddick gets it to Ryan. Loses his stick. Pushes somebody. Lincoln gets it to Ryan. Ryan, centering pass to James. Oh, shit, he just missed the net. Oh, it was open on that side. Beautiful setup. Nice job, boys. Riddick loses an edge. James keeps it alive. Back to James. James with another shot and a goal saved by their goalie. Beautiful play and good movement. Man, that was so close. James had an open net on the right-hand side of the goal and just went a little bit wide. But it was a beautiful movement. Good job, boys. All right. Jack Stewart's back with Lars. Up front, we have Fisher, Colt, and Jackson. Fisher. Puck win back to Rampage. They move it up. Jack pinches in. Comes back into the offensive zone. Held up by their goalie. Swung around to the far corner. Kid drops it. Colt makes him nervous, so they get it over to big number 23, and he makes a nice pass. Good bounce pass up. Lars forces him side, centering pass. Puck is in front of the net. Jackson tries to clear it. Kid is on his knees. Puck is still loose in front, and then finally, Lars gets it out. Jackson. Oh, Colt. That puck just came up and out and off the ref, just on the other side of the blue line and back in. They blew it. A whistle for offside. So Jacob is going to be back with Kane. Up front we have Landon and Owen and Chase. Chase will take the draw here in front of the Riders bench. Puck win back to Jacob. Jacob has to get on after it. Owen comes up, sends it up, hits Landon outside the zone, and Landon tries to poke it ahead. And then he bats it into the zone, but it's offside. We got to clear. They have a free clear. Off of a skate of Landon. Landon keeps it deep. They swing it on the far boards. Kane buries a kid up into the boards. That was a beautiful hit. Back to Jacob. Jacob sends it hard down around. Held up by their goalie. Off to the far corner, and then they float it out of the zone. Jacob has it again. Jacob leaves it for Kane. Kane backpedals into the zone, and he goes behind the net. Leaves it for Owen. Owen gets muscled off the puck. Puck comes up, picked up by Chase. Chase has got Lincoln. Lincoln, Chase makes a move through the middle. Still has it in the near corner. Loses it. Lincoln grabs it, gets it back to James. James sends one. Shot saved by their goalie. And Owen tries to get it, but it goes wide. Into the near corner, up. Lincoln buries that number 17. Probably not all he wanted on it, but got a good hit. Puck is into the zone. Lincoln forces him wide. Covered up by Owen, and then there's number 17 going at it again with Ryan. Lincoln gets in his face too. More whistles blown. .13:11 left in the second. Lincoln swats at it. Riddick is back there. Bjorn, puck went off of Bjorn and into the back of the net. Yep. So they were just trying to get it out in front, and it went off of our player into the back, and that's a lucky goal for them.
From Carney. Come on, Riders!
All right, let's go, boys. Let's get with that one back. Lars around to Caden. Caden was the other D, so we've got 3 D back, 3 new Ds. Jack, Caden, and Jacob. Caden sends one into the near corner. Jackson chasing him. They bounce it up and out. Lars to Caden. They glove it down. Comes to neutral ice. Back to their D. Big bounce pass. We get it back into the zone. Colt. Shot. And deflected. Nice job. Oh! Fisher almost snuck that one through. That was a good chance for Fisher. Good job. And nice job by Jackson to force the turnover and dump his guy down there and get that puck back over to Fisher. So, looks like we got a penalty. Box door is open. Not sure exactly. 19-13 shots us?
Yeah.
Okay. And looks like Colt is going. We're going to be on a PK. 19 shots for us, 13 for them, with 12:21 left in the second period, and we're a man down. Owen takes the draw. Kane is off to his left. Looks like James and Chase are out there as well. James sends one out, and that will be on net. Chase putting good pressure on. They make an outlet pass, come across, fumble it, and picked up by Owen. Owen rides him into the near corner. James is there to support. They have it. Centering pass. Kane. Nice defense by Kane. They keep it in the zone. Let me zoom in a little bit. To the near point. Nice job by Owen. Back up to the point. And they let it out. Chase. Ooh. Chase almost cut that one off. Body's hitting. Kane sends it into the zone. And 1:14 left on the PK. Lannon is out there. Lincoln is out there. No, James is still out there. Let's see. Shot tipped behind by Lars. Lars is out there. And who cleared that one? Was that Jacob? Jacob, yes. Cleared it all the way back down. They move it across to the near boards, top of the near circle, back behind the net. Lincoln gets over there, and he sends it up off the boards and out of the zone. Just high enough over the kid's stick. Back to number 17, who comes down. And he goes behind, centering pass, and nice clear there by Ryan. 18 seconds left on their man advantage on our kill. Ryan gets a stick on it. Ryan! Ryan! Woo! Makes a move around the goalie. The goalie comes out and he makes him pay. Ryan gets number 4 up on the board. Ryan unassisted. Nice job. Yeah, what an effort. Beautiful play by Ryan. And there's still 7 seconds, so that was a shorthanded goal. Caden sends it. Ooh, I guess it hit the ref. Puck bounces off. Us, 21 shots, them 13. Riddick tries to get into the zone. Ryan comes back to pick a pocket. And puck is out there. They get it into the far side. Lincoln buries a kid. Puck is loose in front of the net. And finally covered up by Owen. 10 minutes even. Score is 4-1. Latest goal by Ryan on causing a turnover. And look what we have here. I knew that would happen. Goalie change. Parker Hayes back in net. All right, we got to just keep the momentum going. Their first goalie was pulled. Well, the starting goalie was pulled, let's just put it that way. And Parker's in net. Parker shut us out last night. There's a good pickup by Riddick. Lincoln is trying to get it, and it goes the other way. Nice hit by Kane. Ryan hits, looking to hit Riddick. Lincoln pushing around. Riddick has it again. Riddick floats it up. Lincoln tries to get there, but it's offsides. Riddick has to wait for the clear. Comes behind. They bat it around to the near corner. And airmail that one all the way down for icing. No icing? What the heck? How is that not icing? How is that not icing? Come on. That was so dumb. Missed the icing, missed the goal. And we have freaking 4 refs out there, and they miss a goal. 4 refs miss a goal. And an icing that was iced from this zone all the way down to the other zone. 9:16 left in the second period. Win back, but Rampage bats it down. Jacob gets on after it. Ooh, dodges a check. Jacob gets another swat at it. Jackson picks it up, makes a move around the outside. Kid picks his pocket. Ooh, nice job by Fisher to dump it into the zone. Good play by the boys. Riders are playing some good, physical, fast hockey, and that one was called for icing. 8:50 remaining in the second. Score is 4-1. Chase is back out there with Lannon, Owen, and on D we have Jacob and Lars. There's Lars. Oh, normally Chase will win that one. Owen was waiting for it to come back for a shot. They get it up. Jacob keeps it alive momentarily, and they get it out. Lars. Ooh, nice job. Interrupted. Lannon gets it up to Chase. Chase gets into the zone. Chase makes a move. Shot. Just deflected wide. Picked up by Owen. He takes a pretty big hit in the corner. Goes down but comes back up. And they backhand it up. Bjorn grabs it. Sends it deep. Have to clear. Puck is sitting back by the goal line, and they zing it up to the near boards. Puck jumps up in the air. Batted down. Chase was trying to pick it up. Bjorn forces them wide. Shot. Score. That was weird. All right. 2-4 is the score. Yep. Okay. Riddick takes the face. Ryan and Lincoln are up there with him. 21 shots for us, 16 for them. Shot saved by Owen. Caden, I think, comes in to try to work on 17. Yep. 7:53 left in the second. Face off down and deep in our zone to Owen's right. Riddick wins that one back. Caden gets there. He sends it up to Kane. Kane has to monkey around with the ref, and now he's battling in the corner. They bat it to the far corner. Caden tries to get it up to Lincoln. Lincoln gets it up and out of, actually it hit it hit their player. I don't know why the face-off is down in our zone. It should be outside, I would think. Maybe not. Jack sends one hard. Ryan touches it. Icing's waved. Riddick goes after it. They bring it behind the net and swing it to the near boards. Ryan tries to get there. They come up and out of the zone. Jack forces them wide. It goes all the way down to the end line and then around to the far side. Lincoln, just almost gets that. Nice hit. Puck comes up and out. That will be icing, however. Looks like we're going to get a forward line change. D stay in. Jack, Stewart, and Lars stay in. And Owen comes out with Chase and Landon. 7:07 remaining in the second. Score is 4-2 Riders. Chase takes the draw. Puck is back to the Rampage. They send one that gets blocked in front. Loose puck, still loose. Owen covers it. Nicely done. A little more pushing and shoving after the whistle. Landon was throwing some shoves around. New deep come in. Bjorn and James. Bjorn up off the boards. Icing's waved. Landon goes hard after it, all the way back down here. They go, Chase picks it up. Owen grabs it. Owen gets crushed. Landon with a nice little move, but can't get a shot off. Still maintains possession and then drops it off for Fisher. Fisher's looking for James. James is on the back door. Oh my gosh. That was a quality pinch down by James. Good heads-up play, and that goes for icing, so the puck will come back down into the offensive zone, and we get looks like maybe a full line change. Yeah, Kane is out there with Jacob now on defense. Fisher, Colt, and Jackson on offense. 6:24 remaining in the second period. Fisher loses that one. Rampage gets it behind their net, and then the kid comes up. A nice Good back check by Jackson. Then they send it up for icing. And it comes back down. Face-off will be right here in front of us. Fisher will take it. This is a pretty good view of a face-off. Nice win. Oh, but it's picked up by Rampage. Up and out of play. Off of the roof maybe, or the netting, I don't know. So the face-off will be over on the other side this time. Same lines out there, forward and D. Jacob and Kane on defense. They float it up. They bat it down with the high stick. No call. 2-on-1 going the other way. Kid fans on it, looking for a wraparound. Comes up to the point, shot. Puck is in front. Owen dives on it. And covers it. Nice play. Good job, Owen. Lemming, look at Lemming trying to get in Kane's face. Little weasel. Okay. Riddick takes the draw. This time to Owen's left. Puck comes back to the point. Rampage sends one. Goes behind the net. Into the far corner. Lincoln gets over there. Lincoln hits Ryan. Ryan makes it around the kid and goes down to the end boards. Gets pinched up. Comes back to Ryan's stick. Ryan to Lincoln. Just couldn't turn the corner on that. Lincoln bats it back up to Caden. Caden. It hits Lincoln and then pops out. There we go. Nice back check by Ryan. Puck is behind the net. On the near boards, Riddick gets there first. But they keep it alive. Lincoln picks it up. Lincoln up off the boards looking for Ryan again. They go far side. Caden gets back. Caden, work him, Caden, work him. Back up to the point. Kid makes a move. Shot goes through, and they get one through the 5. And all of a sudden, it's a 1-goal game. So 3 unanswered. Maybe that was just 2 unanswered. Chase gets pinned up. Puck back deep in the zone. James up the boards. Out to Landon. Landon sends it across to Chase. Chase says Owen. Owen is on the far hash. He gets back up to Bjorn. Bjorn sends one through. Didn't make it through. Chase kicked it in the near corner. Owen comes to pick it up. Landon's there. Landon looking for a centering pass. Oh, Owen was there, just fanned over that one. Oh, that was a good opportunity. Good setup. Puck back. Bjorn. Ooh, let's go get it out. Bjorn up off the boards, picked up by Chase. Chase is going. Chase makes a nice cut to the middle. And Owen almost picks it up. They bat it out to the near boards here. And up and into the zone. Jackson picks it up and he comes out with some speed. Jackson goes wide, makes a move. He puts it into the zone. Nice job. Fisher gets there quickly. Bangs his kid up on the boards, and then they kick it to the far side. Colt gets over there. Jack swats one down. Winds up back on Kane's stick. We clear the zone. Held up by Parker. Behind the net. Jacob. Oh, are you kidding me? Colt had a frickin'... Great A opportunity. Nobody else except for him and the goalie, and Parker made the save and gets run, but he gets back up. No problem, but boy, I'll tell you, man, they better be thanking him for that. Oh, dang, that was such a good opportunity. Great job by Fisher to pull that puck off and get it out to Colt. Fisher takes the draw. Puck is loose. Jackson sends one just a little bit wide. Back up to Fisher, gets tripped. Jackson gets it back up to the point. Colt across to Kane. Kane sends one off of a player. Breakaway. Jack will get there. Jack, what a hell of a back check. Man, that kid is so fast. They send one through. Puck is in front. Covered up by Owen. 2.5 minutes left in the second. We're up by 1.
Did you see they put Parker in?
Yeah, I saw it. Ooh, they're tightening it up. 22 shots for us, 21 for them. And that's the difference on the scoreboard as well. So I don't know what the lot of discussion is over here, but they certainly are talking about something. 2 minutes, 38 seconds left in the second period. More people are coming in to watch. Who do we have? Looks like Riddick is at center. Ryan is out there. Lincoln, Lars, and Jacob. Jacob with a nice hit. Comes up to the point. Lincoln has a breakaway. Oh, just misses.
Are they going to give him it? Oh, they're giving him a shot.
Oh my God.
I think they're giving him
Lincoln gets a penalty shot. Or Lincoln goes to the box. No, both get matching penalties. So it looks like we're still 5-on-5, but Lincoln and Parent are in the box. Not exactly sure what the call was. Didn't look like it happened when Lincoln had a breakaway, but there's a win back. Jacob has it. Jacob sends it down to Owen. Owen. Oh, there's a shot and a save by Parker. Yeah, it could have been them both running their mouth. Yeah, that's probably what happened, was they're both telling each other what to do, and they got a call from the ref. Chase takes the face off. Puck is batted down by Owen. Owen walks across. Bottom of the far circle. Centering pass. Tried to get it up to Landon. Jacob pinches down. Keep it alive. Back to Landon. And what?
Come on, ref.
What was that? High stick? Come on. That was not a high stick. So there's a $1:58 left in the period. 1 goal differential. High stick call brings the face-off back down into our zone. Chase wins it back over Jacob to Lars, and Owen bangs it out. Chase, tried to have it. They have it in our zone, off to the far side. Shot goes wide, 1:44 remaining. Let's go, let's go. Ooh, nice pass up to Chase. Chase gets down here at the bottom of their circle and sticked out of play by Parker, their goalie, off a shot from Chase. Riddick. Ryan. Back to James. James floats one just wide. Caden is up front as well. Back to, lines up on James's stick. James moves it up to Ryan. Ryan floats it across to Riddick. Riddick makes a move through, and then he gets pulled down, and they float it off to the far boards onto Bjorn's stick, and then Bjorn bats it down. Ooh, there's a dangerous little pass. Riddick picks that one up, backhands it around to Caden, and then we turn it over. Shots. Ooh, that was a dangerous shot. Ryan has it. Ryan's coming out. Ryan cuts to the middle. Ryan keeps going with it. Ryan, far circle, shot, and just wide left of the net. 48 seconds remaining. Off a skate. Nice job by Kane. And then Ryan tries to grab it. Puck is loose. Dogs barking in here. Where's the puck? Back with James in the far corner. They have it. Floated in front of their bench. Back on James's stick, and then he gets trouble. Shot goes through. Almost makes it to the net. Kane tries to get it. Picked up by Ryan. Back to Senya. Senya circles around. Sends one up. Batted down. Trying to hit Caden. Shot fanned on 6, 5, 4, 3, near corner, 2, 1. Gonna run out of time, and that is the end of the second period. Scores 4-3 Riders. Late goal coming from Ryan, unassisted, where he just took it away and put it in the back of the net, made the goalie pay, and then after that their goalie got pulled. But goal 22 shots for them, 24 for us. We're just a little bit ahead on the shots, a little bit ahead on the goals. Goals came from Riddick, assisted by Kane. Then it was Fisher, assisted by Lincoln. Then it was Landon, assisted by Owen. And then it was Ryan, unassisted. You're going to have to go back and watch that one again. That was beautiful. So here we're going into the intermission, do an ice cut, and join us back here in 10 minutes. Score is 4-3, Riders over Rampage. Okay, welcome back. Beginning of period number 3. Riders up by 1. Lars comes out near side, tries to hit Landon, it goes out of the zone. And then they bang it back down in. So it's Landon, Chase, Owen up front, and Lars. And Kane. Kane touches it to Chase. Chase cuts wide, down behind the net. Way down there. Chase leaves it for Bjorn. Bjorn sends one, glove saved by Parker, the new goalie. 16:22 left, and I was just told on the rink behind us, I think it's the 16s, Okanagan is playing T-Birds. So number 1 and number 4 seed, Okanagan being 1. T-Birds just tied it with like 15 seconds left in regulation, sent it to OT. So that's what happens when you think you're number 1 and you're playing a crappy number 4 team. Let that be a lesson. So puck is up to Owen. Owen dumps it back over to Landon. Landon squirts through the middle. He gets it out to James. James, far side, leaves it for Chase. Chase, one-timer saved by their goalie. Big rebound. Oh, James was trying to hit Owen on the puck is back down, and it goes for an icing. Riddick is out there with Lincoln and Ryan. And then on defense, we've got Jacob and Lars. Riddick takes the draw right here beneath us. And Jacob pushes it ahead. Comes out of the zone. Ryan picks it up. Ryan off the boards. Loses an edge, gets back up. Riddick comes down. Puck is down low. They send it to the near boards. Jacob pinches over to get it, and they pick it up at the near circle. Outlet it through. Riddick hits him. Lincoln. Oh my God. How did that not go in? I think Lincoln was trying to center it. Back to Ryan. Lincoln and Ryan working the corner. Riddick's waiting to come out. He gets it. Riddick has it. Riddick sends one, glove saved by their goalie. Ooh, nice, good pressure there. Boys, nice pressure. Good opportunities. Next line out. Looks like we're having Fisher, Colt, and Jackson up front. Kane and Jack Stewart on defense. Fisher takes the draw on this one. 14:52 left in the third. It's a 1-goal game. 4 riders, 3 Rampage. Colt battles him. They swing it around to the near boards. Kane just tries to keep it alive, but it comes out. And then Jackson gets it back to Jack. And Jack sends it into the zone. It touches Colt. They go around the far corner, and then they bring it to the near corner, up and out. Kane backpedals. Comes down, held up by Owen. Owen sends it to the far boards. Colt gets over there. Jack is trying to work it too. Battle on the boards. They kick it back up to the point. Kid brings it over to the near side. Shot goes through, and where the heck is that? Looks like that ran up Owen's leg. Or man, he had his left leg stuck out straight to save that one. That was a hell of a save by Owen. Wow. All right. We got Chase taking the draw here. James win back by Rampage. Ooh. Quick little touch passes. Trying to hit Landon from Owen. Oh, Landon. Oh! Chase had it. Opportunity. Puck is still loose in front. Comes up. James sends it through. Not up to the net. Oh, my word. That was so close. They batted up and out. James. Oh, tries to hit Owen, but it gets kicked back down into the zone. Bjorn has to backpedal and pick it up. Skate up and out. Big pass up to Lannon, but he doesn't touch it, so it goes for icing. 13:33 left in the third. Score is 3. Rampage 4.
The boys are probably like, what songs are these? But we're all like,
Yeah, this is a good song. I'll let this one go.
yeah, we're all like,
Good one back from the 80s. The Cars.
shout out to Derek on the music.
Is Derek running this list? There we go. That's my man. Magic by the Cars. Ooh, there we go. Hit Lincoln. Lincoln gets pulled down. And Caden shoots one, but it goes off the defender and out of the zone. Nice job by Caden. Turns it around. Good job. Offside.
Come on. Get this. Lincoln
Okay, Riddick. Right below here. Shot deflected wide by Caden. Nice job. Eating that puck. Riddick tries to get it. Centering pass. Oh, son of a gun. Close that one down.
That includes it.
That's
Us, them.
28-28.
Included that.
Okay, latest. That one was 28 tying shots on net, 28-28, including what you just saw. Man, oh, that puck was sitting right behind Owen. That was crazy. Kane zings it up to Landon. Landon grabs it. He puts it down into the zone, but doesn't go too deep, and then back on Landon's stick. He tries to get it deep, and then it flicks out of the zone. Jacob chases back. He's got some heat. And he circles around. Nice job. Jacob leaves it for Landon. Landon pulls up, gets it up to Kane. Kane circles around. Kane, big, nice pass up to Owen. Owen shoots one, and it's a save by the goalie on the glove side. No rebound and a whistle. 12:27 remaining. We're getting some good quick shift changes here. Colt is in with Fisher and Jackson, and James and Bjorn are on defense. We need another goal here. Fisher, let's get another one, baby. Fisher gets removed, and Jackson comes in to take the face on this. Oh, comes back. Fisher gets a hold of it. Fisher's battling. He has it. Centering pass. Oh, Jackson was there. Nice job by Colt. Fisher centering pass to Jackson. Jackson didn't quite get to him in time, and Jackson is working it as always. Fisher goes far side into the corner. He has it. He bats it up. Tries to get it up to James, but then we turn it over, and nope, don't have it out. James still working the boards, pushing in the corner. There's a shot, and Jackson, turns it, but he can't quite release it. They get it up. Colt keeps it alive. Colt in the front. Colt looking for a shot. Jackson gets one. Just floats over the goalie into the far corner. Call back! That's a hit from behind on Colt, and he goes head first into the boards, gets up in a weird way, and heads off. James has to come back down and get it. James gets it around to Bjorn. Bjorn comes up the boards. Lincoln picks it up. Lincoln leaves it for Riddick. 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 Big shot by Riddick, but it just went high over the net. Lincoln's working the corner with Ryan. Then they get cross-checked. There's a kid down on Rampage. Riddick comes in to try to get it. Kid's still down, tying it up. Lincoln's waiting for it to come out. And no whistle. Blow the whistle. Jesus. What the hell? Finally kicks out. And they ice it. No icing? You out of your mind? Ryan moves it up to Lincoln. Lincoln drops it for Senya. Senya makes a move. Senya off the post. Lincoln working the back. Lincoln still working him. They kick it into the near corner. Ryan grabs it. Ryan sends it around behind the net, just past Lincoln. Lincoln took a high stick in the face, and then they call that icing? Oh, icing is waved! Woo-hoo. Okay, Caden and Kane. It's the K show on defense. At least the K sound show, right? Ooh! Chase had an opportunity to slam that one. Pick up by Caden. Caden backhands it into the zone. Nicely done. Gets beyond Parker's stick into the near corner. 9:49. Looks like that other game is over. Turnover to Landon. Landon tried to pull it around. They send it out of the zone, and that should be icing. That one is icing. 30 shots for us and 23 for them. Oh, sorry. I thought it was 28-28 before, but it was 28-23. And now it's 30 us, 23 them. Fisher comes out with Jackson and Colt. So Colt's doing all right. The other game ended, so a lot of people are filtering into our stadium, our side. Fisher takes it. One back to Rampage. Colt does a nice job pinching down. Or, sorry, that was Kane pinched down. And then Colt covered the point for him. Good heads-up play by Kane there. Closed that gap and allowed us to take possession. Fisher takes the draw again. Puck picked up by Rampage, sent up, touched back. Caden gets it off his stick. Caden sends it deep. Nicely done. Fisher puts a check on him, and they get it up and out. 3-on-2, 3-on-3, wide side. Kane forces him wide into the far corner. Kid still has it. Dumps it up. Oh, Colt almost chipped that one out. There's a shot, loose in front. Shot, loose puck in front. Another save by, I think, Owen probably made 2 saves there. Puck is behind the net. Nice hit by Kane, and then he cross-checks him. Nice job. And we get it out. Kane is playing like a man possessed. Icing it was, but that was good. Good job. Good play. Not giving an inch here. Riddick, Ryan, Lincoln, and James and Bjorn come out on defense. 8:40 remain.
Icing is 6-6.
Icing is 6-6. I better change my period because we're obviously in the third period. Ryan. Just loses it. They come out, 3-on-2 coming our way. Shot sticked over the side. Ryan has it. Ryan gets it up and just overskates it, but James, looking for Lincoln. There's a pass over to Lincoln from Riddick. Lincoln sends it deep. 8-13 Ryan. Ryan has it! Oh, Lincoln was just a bit behind it. Back to Ryan behind the net. Ryan floated in center. Nobody there from our team. Rampage picks it up. 1-on-1 coming this way. Bjorn gets taken down. No call. All right, they're letting it go. They're letting it go. And Riddick, that's going to be icing, but Bjorn buries the kid when he was down, so. Boy. So, look at this crowd here. I got a nice. Yeah.
Everybody is on their feet.
Everybody, the tension is high in here. So nobody can sit down. especially Ted. Ted's just dancing around. There we go. Jacob. Oh. There we go. Landon gets it to Owen. Owen gets it back to Chase. Chase gets it over to Owen again. Owen, backhand. Open over the net. And Rampage. Lars pinches down, keeps it alive momentarily. It winds back up on Landon's stick. Comes back to Jacob, sorry. Jacob sends one up over the net. Landon tries to get there. Yeah, he sent that one from almost the red line and it went over the net. Well, it was between the red and the blue, but they touched it into the zone, almost takes off the ref's head. Puck is behind, picked up by Kane. Kane comes this way, dumps it off to Lars. Lars goes back to Kane on the far side. Kane skates it up. Kane listens to somebody, moves it up to Chase. Chase loses it, kicks back to Jack Stewart. Jack picks it up and backhands it up off the boards. Up to Jackson. Jackson backhands it deep, and Fisher chases into the near corner. They send it hard up off the dasher and the glass, and that should... Icing is waved again. Oh, my word. Jack gets back there. Jack battling behind the net. Kid has it. Centering pass. Oh, what a frickin' save. Holy cow. Man, that was almost... We need to get it out. Jack sends it into the D. Jack brings it in the near side. Jack has it. He's got some space, and he loses it. Shot off the side of the net. Puck is still loose. Fisher finally gets it up and out. That's going to be no icing. They keep it alive and bring it up to a cherry picker. Lincoln kicks it up to Ryan. Ryan floats it through some skates. Megs them, as they say. Ryan gets it back to James. That comes out of the zone. Riddick is there. James tries to get it in. It pops back to Riddick. Riddick is covering D. Riddick goes up to Lincoln on the near side. Lincoln floats it up into... Oh, shoot. Lincoln with the backhand with the rebound. That was great opportunity. James sends one through. Comes through the crease into the near corner. Bjorn pinches down. Puck comes out of the zone. James comes back to cover. James off the boards. Looking to hit Lincoln. They pick it up into the zone. James interrupts. Ryan turns the corner. Ryan's going. He gets around. Big numbers. Slow 2-3. Oh, yeah, that was interference. There we go. James steps it up. 5 minutes even remaining. Chase. Owen shoots it into the glove. Holds on. No rebound. 4:56 remaining in the third. Everybody's all worked up over here. Owen takes the draw, chases out there with Landon. Caden is back with Lars on defense. Everybody's loving the 80s play set done by our own Derek. Height. Ryan. That was Landon. There's a straight pass, and oh! Net looks like it's off, maybe. Yeah, no, I don't know. Why did they blow that whistle? Yeah, net came off, I guess, by a centimeter or so. Okay. Owen, Landon, Chase up front. Lars, Caden on defense. Win back. Chase. Bottom of the far circle, skates behind the net. Chase tries to backhand it out in front. He has it in the near corner. Looking for a pass, gets it up to Caden. Caden sends one through, deflected by a Rampage kid. And then they circle it around away from pressure. Coming up, nice pick by Landon. Picked up by Owen. Owen looking to make a pass up. Hits Chase, but Chase gets bumped off the puck. And then they come in and into the zone. Lars picks it up, goes up to their point. And they float it down behind. Picked up by Caden. Caden moves it up to Landon. Landon. Owen has it. Owen going. Owen circles around. Owen sends it right into a D and then comes out of the zone. There we go. Caden gets it up and out. Nice job. Nice job, Kaden, to get it up and out, even though it went for icing. 3:47. Oh, man. All right, I see Jacob, I see Kane, I see Lincoln and Riddick and Ryan. Puck comes back to them. Goes off the ref. Jacob grabs it. Lincoln picks it up. Lincoln, nice pass up to Ryan. Ryan gets in, sends one through. Glove save by their goalie. He holds on. No rebound. Yeah, we're shooting right at the glove. Or a little pass to the back door instead of a long shot. But, all right, 3.5 left. Riddick takes the draw. A little Dire Straits, Walk of Life. This is my kind of tunes. Rampage picks it up. Lincoln floats it around behind. Riddick tries to get there. Ryan does. Ryan working it behind, far corner. Lincoln backhands it around. Riddick's trying to get there. Lincoln pinches it down. They get it up and out. Kane. Nice job, Kane. Jacob leaves it for Ryan. Ryan back over to Jacob. Jacob hits Riddick. Riddick skates it up. Moves it up to Ryan. Ryan gets into the zone. Lincoln goes off. Ryan leaves it for Riddick. Back to Ryan. Ryan back to Riddick. Centering pass. Doesn't make it through. Landon's out there. Last 3 minutes. They dump it down into the near corner. Jacob Smith picks it up. Skates out of the zone. And he floats it up. Tries to get it up, but it gets batted our way again, and they come the other way. And kid moves off the post to the outside. Not considered a shot. Back to their point. And out. Chase goes for it. Chase is going to get there. Nice hit, Chase. Oh, centering pass. Chase has it. Chase! Yes! Chase big one with 2:16 left, and I think that came from Landon. Maybe Bjorn, I'm not sure. Chase gets the go-ahead goal, and that's number 5. I think that was Chase from Landon, but it may have been from Bjorn. Whoa, what a goal. That was awesome. 36-27 are the shots. Riders advantage. Here comes the nemesis, number 27. He sends one about 10 feet wide right. Comes up to the point. They bring it to the near side and zing it back down. Centering pass, tipped up. Lincoln gets it. Lincoln gets it up to Ryan. They send it back down. Lincoln moves it across to James. James back to Bjorn. Bjorn walks it behind. Their goalie is out. They've got an extra skater. And empty net. Lincoln finishes a check on Dalrymple. So, empty net down at the other end. They brought Parker out. We've got our kill unit out there, it looks like. Well, no, we got Caden and Bjorn. What? The ref's helmet has a problem, so we got to blow the whistle. We have an equipment failure on the ref. We're holding up the game for the ref's equipment? Come on. All right. And he heads to the locker room. Just use somebody else's helmet. Okay, one ref out of action. Looks like we're gonna, as I lose my voice here. Everybody's on their feet. Maybe, oh no, sorry, not an equipment failure. The ref actually got hit in the head, so the medic is attending to him. So hopefully he's all right. Looks like they're addressing something on his forehead. Rampage with an extra skater. Shot offside. All right. So 136. See the medic is attending to the ref over there. It looks like he got hit in the forehead. It looks like he's not coming back into the game, so we're proceeding with 3. Win back. Nice job. Chase to Caden. Caden sends one. Oh, just gets tipped wide. That was heading on net. 1:30 remaining. Landon gets down there. They bring it up, and they have it at center ice. Backhanded through. Offside. All day long. All right. Okay, boys, let's go. We got 1:19 left, and I'm running out of my voice. Okay, Owen takes the draw. Landon Chase. Lars and Caden are out there. Caden backhands it to the far side. Chase tries to get it up and out. Caden sends it up and out. That's good. That should be icing, and it'll be 1:06 left. 2-goal advantage for the Riders. And here's the crowd that we're looking at. Face off right here below us. Owen takes it. A lot of people on the glass also watching. Puck is loose. Puck is loose. Comes up to the point. They have it. Near hash. Centering pass. Backhanded out of the zone by Chase. And that's just going to be wide left of the net. About another 4 feet to the right. That would have been his second in a row. Under 1 minute remaining in the game. Puck is won back to Rampage. They fan on it. Kid wants to shoot it. Nice job by Chase to get it out of the zone. Wow, what an extra effort he did on that. They bring it up to the boards. Kane sends one, and that is going to be wide right by about 5 feet. Oh, Landon got back there, was looking for Chase, cutting, and here's a pickup by Senya. 25 seconds left. Senya gets mugged, almost corralled. Shot and saved by Owen, and then there's going to be a lot of extra going on. Kids are going down. Fists are flying. Landon is out there. Nice, good old-fashioned hockey scrum. Chase is not letting go. Finally does. All right. Next line out. Let's go. 19 seconds left. And Caden stays out there. It looks like Riddick, Lincoln, Ryan, and Lars is out there. 19.1. Riddick forces ahead. Caden sends it up and out. Ryan goes after it. Not going to be icing. 12 seconds. Ryan tries to center it. Ryan's working it, and Ryan just misses the net. Gets a shot off, and that will be the end of the game. And Ryan's banging with 17. He has his stick. Drops it. There we go. All right, what a win. Final score, 5-3. Good win good effort by the Riders. Played a full game, a complete game. Changed it up. I think that helped us. Everybody was on fire. So we came out hot. Got a good jump on them and then held the lead. In spite of a late surge by Rampage in a switch in their goaltending situation. So we know who we'll be facing tomorrow, which will be number 88 Parker in net. So we cracked him tonight. We didn't last night. We know we can do it. So, the end of regulations, Riders put this one away, tied up the series. One more game coming tomorrow. Not sure exactly what time, but I'll send out a link. Hopefully the original link will stick. Sorry about that again today. I didn't, when I went into my program, it was gone. So apologize about that, but glad you could watch. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for your support for the Riders. Look forward to another game tomorrow, and then you may have heard we're going to be heading to New Jersey for the THF tournament in about 3 weeks' time, so we've got a little bit more extension on our season, so we're all happy about that. So, final score from the sports table: Riders 5, Rampage 3. Goals
Xander's out.
came. Xander's out on the ice.
Pastor Tyson's out
Xander's in right here. He's feeling a little bit better. At least he can get out there for the circle. All right, goals came today from Riddick. Kane got to Riddick. Lincoln hit Fisher. Fisher scored. Owen hit Landon. Landon scored. Ryan scored unassisted. And then Chase scored the last one. I think it came from Ryan, but it may have come from Bjorn. So, great job by the Riders. Great job by the audience. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your support, as always. And go Riders. Talk to you tomorrow.